Hey guys, Ravage back again, redoing my whole collection. There's a lot of stuff that I've acquired since and such, so I'm redoing it. Start off with novelty videos. Sorry about the lighting in here, guys. I'm doing the best I can. It's a really bad room for filming. The Fright Night 2 coffin box. The cellar with the fold-out sleeve. I'm trying to open this without knocking the whole fucking lot over, which I've done before. The craze with the squishy blood pack, the blood's still intact on that. Cage with the fold out cage, as is Chains. Abyss, it's a shit film, but that's a nice box, that one, it folds right out. Death Before Dishonor with the hologram on it. I mean, novelty videos are my favourites. I think a lot of people already know that. Brain Dead 3D, unfortunately the nose is pushed in, which is a bit of a bummer because I love that film and that release. Salute to the Jugger. I've had about 3 releases of this or more, and they're always faded and fucked and smashed up. Cameron's Closet, which is another foil release. I like the foil releases, but the problem is they always crack and break on the splines. Maniac Cop. The Wraith, which is the UK tape. Future Cop with the hologram on it. The Gate, another foil one. I need to go back and watch that film again. The Lamp with the hologram on it. Ghost Chase with the boogly eyes. This is an interesting one. It's a macro preview tape of Karate Warrior 2. It's the only one I've ever seen. So again, I'm pretty lucky. And this one as well, which is quite hard to find. And Then You Die. I mean, these novelties are all Australian and Australian Striker. Fair Game, that's a mint copy of that one. The Greek Cannibals, which is Last Cannibal World. Cannibal Mercenary, a lot of people know the story. It took me 15 years to track that down. Greek Robo War, Greek Zombie 3, another guilty pleasure of mine. Island of Perversion, honestly, of all the tapes I have, and I've got about 3,000 or so, that is my favourite. It's such a demented, twisted, fucked up, bizarre film, and that tape is insanely rare. It's the only one I ever found in, I've been doing this for 26 years. Hell of the Living Dead, that used to be the best version to watch it on. That's the Belgium tape. The German tape there, bought strictly for the artwork purposes, really. Goblin Concert, that was not too bad. I think the sound on it was pretty shit. Zombie Holocaust. POW Escape with some stupid dickhead on the cover. I have quite a handful, I would say, of American carton releases. Into Japanese tapes. I mean, I love the Jap tapes. The designs on them alone are fantastic, but I'll see if I can get one out without dropping everything. As you see, Nightmare City. Again, I love that film and the design. Yeah, the prints on Jap tapes always seem to be very, very good, and they have great artwork and that on them, but yeah, they sell for silly money still. Picked up these, the Predator and that Terminator figure in Melbourne when I was there recently, so yeah, I like to collect that sort of thing as well. Onto the Dutch tapes. This is my import rack here. And yeah, a lot of trading with people all around the world back in the day, 20 odd years ago, which I no longer do. I rarely buy tapes anymore. I honestly don't have any room. Couple of Asian tapes there, onto UK tapes. Actually, one of my favourite designs of UK tapes is this little beauty here, Bloody Payroll. It's a good film as well. I don't think it's on DVD. I wish it was, or blue, or whatever. But anyway, back onto they're like sell through UK tapes. I mean, yeah, they're probably not worth anything, but anyway. A lot of ninja films. Godfrey Ho. Most of that there is Godfrey Ho stuff, onto other martial arts films. And I did find these bizarre Australian oddities that no one really seems to know too much about. I think they're pre-K&C releases. And yeah, they're really strange. NC Channel, and yeah, they have the most bizarre fucking little cards in there, and that's the whole cover. That's it. So yeah, that was a bit of a rare find, that one. Bit of a showcase here of some actioners and whatnot that I watch a lot. I mean, particularly these two, Tough Cop and Master Blaster, I watch probably way too much. Ultimax Force, Final Justice, Sparrow Unit. God, the fucking lighting here is terrible. I must apologise. Hands of Steel, Silk 2, Stabilizer, Blood Chase. I mean, this is what I watch a lot of these days. I mean, I used to be strictly horror, but now, for me, this is it. I mean, I like these silly actioners, so that's the way it's gone for me now. And here's the big wall of enlightenment, as I say, and I've grouped them into labels. So, I mean, Roadshow put out a lot of shit, and that is the top shelf there is all Roadshow right to the end. Starbase, unfortunately that's all I have. Videoscope there, very hard to find as well, so I'm lucky to even have what I have there. K&C, very old releases. I do like K&C, but yeah, the prints and that they use are pretty fucking battered and whatever. That's the later release Roadshow there, the logo's different and whatnot. Palace Explosive, I'm still missing 3, but I've said that for years, haven't I? Blood Feast, LA Crackdown, and fucking what was the other one? Splatter Uni. Premier Big Box. Probably don't need that light here now. I'll get that light out of the way. Where are we? CIC. Box office. I only have a handful of those. Get around the other side of this fucking rack. And RCA put out a lot of stuff. I did count these videos recently, and I think from memory there was about 3,000. Prestige Video, some Delta there, CBS Fox, King of Video. I have quite a fair few King of Video here, as you can see. They put out a lot of Kung Fu stuff. Video Classics Gold, Macro over there, and that whole bottom shelf is Spaghetti Westerns. There's a lot, and of all the tapes here, I have found Spaghettis to be the hardest to find. There's Greek releases and everything, so yeah, I've got quite a few of those. Another side of the showcase rack here. Deadly Spawn is a favourite. Everyone's trying to get their hands on that one. Prestige. House by the Cemetery. I'm doing my best not to get glare here, but as I say, the lighting in here is fucked. Panic, that's in very good nick and quite hard to find now. Mother's Day. Farewell Uncle Tom. Alligator, Street Trash. Yeah, a couple down there. On to soundtracks. Dawn of the Dead. Suspiria. Savage. I can't even remember what those are. They're bloody Italian films. The wife picked it up. Cannibal Ferox. Day of the Dead. Zombie 3. Oh man, there's fucking lighting in here. That's better. Laserdisc Demons. I've only got a few for some reason. Predator. Make Them Die Slowly. The Beyond. Cat in the Brain. Dust Till Dawn. I mean, I keep saying I'm going to buy more Laserdisc, but Castle Freak, but I end up just getting sidetracked with Blu-ray and shit. Broken Arrow. Now, one of the other things I collect is figures, and I'm a big fan of Big Trouble in Little China. So, much to the wife's disgust, I have these things all over the fucking house everywhere. Alien. That's quite a good one. It's got the clear head and everything on it. Silent Night, Deadly Night, Punish, and another Big Trouble in Little China. Hopefully I won't need this silly light in here. This is my turnstile rack with mainly jungle actioners and such, and yeah, just fucking jungle actioners, Rambo rip-offs, that sort of thing. There is other things on here though, but yeah, as I keep saying, that's the main thing that I watch these days, these silly fucking jungle actioner films and such. I do have like a Giallo section here. I mean, I do have other Giallo films, but they're out, you know, they're throughout the collection everywhere. Inferno, it's a bit faded, that, unfortunately. Blood Moon, Sheer Hilarity, Deep Red, Fifth Chord. I'm not the biggest of fans of Giallo, to be honest, but, you know, I will delve into them sometimes. The Burning, that's Australian one, it's cut. Sender, that's coming out on Blu-ray very shortly. Anyway, I'm going to run out of time on this, so I'll see if I can turn that light and get over here. This is my Blu-ray and DVD collection. I was lucky to get that banner from Blockbuster. So Monster Pictures, Umbrella, shitload of those. The Cinema Cult here, Roadshow, and then onto various imports, 88 films, I mean, you name it. Arrow, fucking Grindhouse, just about every fucking label you could imagine. And I'll put some of my CDs in here as well. Oh, fuck this fucking lighting, guys. Import DVDs down here. So yeah, they're all import DVDs. I mean, these days I don't even buy tapes anymore. I've jumped on the bandwagon of discs. The bottom row is all horror, Australian release, and this rack here is like B-grader actioners like Dolph Lundgren and stuff like that. Box sets up here, and my very expensive Extro set, Death Wish, Baby Cart, The Evil Deads, Extro, that's the film cell. Some more over here, Asian films, Australian release DVDs here. Down here I've got all my Dark Side books and stuff like that, all my reference material and shit where I've sort of gained knowledge on all this sort of thing. And before we knock off, I'll give you guys a look at some of my posters. This isn't all of them. Cat in the Brain, Hell of the Living Dead, which is the only one of that I've ever seen. The paper is very, very thin though. Revenge of the Ninja, my favourite ninja film of all. Ghost House, Shark Hunter. That's a bit of a weird poster. It's very small and it's very thick cardboard. It's the only one of that I've seen, which is the case with a few of my posters, to be honest. I mean, that Siege poster there is Australian, and again, it's the only one I've ever seen. Raiders of Atlantis, Australian debut. Ratman, Woman from Deep River, which is Australian debut as well. And one of my favourite films, as everyone knows, is Deadbeat at Dawn. Yeah, and over here, I can open this up, is my old toy collections. You know, it's like fucking Star Wars, Micronauts, all sorts of things, still on the boxes and everything. So that's about it, guys. Again, I must apologise about the lighting in here. Hopefully it comes out reasonably well when I actually upload it, but we shall see. And there's more videos up there, sorry, that's all Chuck Norris. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I think we'll wrap it up. I'll see you later.